Hi everybody, this is Willie at newandlostcrafts.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make wheat sprouts. So, show you what I got here. This is just, I pre-measured a 1/4 cup of wheat berries. This is one of the storage foods that we put up just to have around. And just have some regular old tap water, and then this is what I use for the sprouting. This is a really neat setup. You can get some pretty elaborate sprouting contraptions, but in the research that I've done and the things I've tried, this works really well. So you just have a regular ball jar, regular ring lid, and then it's just this kind of wire mesh, and you can certainly make one of these. I actually bought these from actually online, and I'll put a link to that if you want to pick one up for yourself. But it just makes it really convenient. They fit perfectly, and in the course of making this video, you'll see how easy this is when you have this kind of false lid. So, why sprouts? Wheat can be a very wholesome food, depending on who you talk to these days. There's lots of people that are heavily for wheat, heavily against it. I guess the thing that it comes down to is it's something you can store for a very, very long time, and that's another video. I'm actually hoping that I'll be able to put that one together tomorrow, because I have a whole other bag of wheat berries I can do this with. But you can store the stuff for a really long time if you do it right. But they serve a lot of different purposes, and I think this is one of the neatest applications of wheat berries, is sprouting them, just like alfalfa sprouts or anything like that. And you get a lot more vitamins out of them that way. In fact, it's fun to compare the nutritional content of the unsprouted wheat to the sprouted. You get just a ton more vitamins, a lot more nutritional value. It's almost like storing a component of a salad. So anyway, let's get to it. This is how you do it. You're just going to take the clean ball jar, and like I said, this is a quarter cup of wheat berries that I'm going to pour in here. And you want to keep it pretty low. When these things sprout, they take up a lot of volume, and you'll see that in the course of the video. It's really very neat. And this is simple, everybody. For the first overnight, first 24 hours, all you're going to do is pour enough water in there that once these berries sink, that they're just well covered. So we're going to hydrate them for the night. All I'm going to do is put this lid on, screw it down, and I'm going to put it in a nice dark cabinet, and then I'll show you how to do the rest of it over the next couple of days. Alright everybody, we're back. This is day 2 of making your own sprouts, or growing your own sprouts. So I showed you yesterday, basically you just have to get them in your sprouting jar and cover them up with water for the first day or so. And then what we do after that is quite easy, and that's what we'll do for the next couple of days. I'll film those days as well. You can see from this picture right now, not a lot has happened, but to the seeds it really has. They've gotten really well hydrated, and it's kind of their indicator that, hey, got water, it's time to do something. And so what we're going to do now is a little bit different. This is where that nice kind of mesh lid comes into play. All we're going to do, I'm going to take this stopper out here, is pour the liquid out. Now, a lot of people would cuss me on this and say, hey, you should drink the liquid, it's full of vitamins. And they're right. Tons of vitamins in that water. To be honest, I just ate don't feel like drinking it right now, and I wanted to get this video done. So you're just going to drain the water, then we're going to turn the water on, and again, nice thing about the mesh lid, going to just rinse these grains off, these seeds off. A couple times. And the difference this time is that we're going to leave them on the side, drain as much of the water out without being ridiculous as we can. Turn this water off. Okay, and now we're done for the day. That's all you're going to do for a couple of days. You want to store this thing on its side. I've been doing it in one of our kitchen cabinets. Works out great. You want to keep it in a dark place that gets a little bit of ventilation, and a cabinet, you know, in your kitchen that's maybe cracked a little bit open works perfect for this. Okay, everybody, we're back. It is day number 3. This is the exciting part, starting to see these little seeds from the wheat berries, well, the wheat berry seeds, sprouting in there. Hope you can see that in the video. You know, just a little tiny start, but at this point, this is the cool part because it goes pretty darn fast. So again, just like yesterday, we're going to turn on. So just get rid of as much of the excess water as you can. Don't need to go crazy about it. And then again, I'm going to put these in that dark cabinet and set it on its side. Airflow is better through it that way. You can clearly see the sprouts are really starting to form in here. And at that point, the seeds start to, the little plants really start to clump together. But keep in mind, if you remember, we started with a 1/4 cup, which sure didn't look like much in here, but it's starting to fill up this jar, so that's why you don't want to, put too darn much in there. So we're going to do the same thing, and a lot of people would like to stop it at this point. These are really, really sweet little sprouts. I like to let it go maybe another day, maybe 2, so we'll see how long this goes. But I'm going to just rinse them like I have the last couple days, and let's do that real quick. Alright, so they're all rinsed, ready to go overnight. And these are darn close to where I like to eat them. If you let them go too long, they'll get not so sweet. And so I think another day, like I said, maybe 2 will be ready. Okay, everybody, last day. We're going to take these guys out and stash them away. You can see beautiful sprouting going on here. Again, from a 1/4 cup of wheat berries, you have a full ball jar of sprouts. And don't forget, you can do these in series. Really pretty much if you had 4 ball jars, with the little false lid attachment, you could supply yourself, vitamins, some veggies on an ongoing basis. That'd probably be more than what I needed, but anyway, it's a really neat process, and this is how we finish it off. So just going to take this, open it up, Okay, and we're going to dump it into the strainer. It should come out in a nice clump. Absolutely beautiful. And then, a lot like what we've done the last few days, just going to rinse this off and turn them a little bit. Now, a lot of people don't like the seed husk, and by doing this, you actually will drop a lot of them off. I like it. It's kind of a little bit of a nutty flavor, so I don't take too much care in trying to get rid of that. I figure there's got to be some value in the nutrients in there. But just rinse these off really well. And it's amazing just standing here doing this. You can smell the sweetness coming from these guys. And then what we're going to do, take it over to the paper towel here, lay them out. It's a lot of sprouts. Another thing to check on is go look at how expensive these things are, and it's kind of silly because you can make them so easily yourself. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, but just not that big a deal. Alright, and that's that. I'm going to let these sit for a minute or so, let the excess moisture drain off of them onto the paper towel, turn them a couple times. But then all I'm going to do is stick them in a Ziploc baggie and stick them in the fridge, and we have sandwich toppings is one of our favorite things to use these for. There's another stir-fry recipe where you use a little bit of soy sauce and throw them in there. It's delicious, a little bit of an Asian type meal. But yeah, so that's it. This is Willie at newandlostcrafts.com. Thanks for watching, and if I can answer any questions, please leave me a note. Thanks.